You know, when I got back from Vietnam, I didn't have a lot going for me. No friends, no home, and a town full of cops giving me shit. The only thing that got me through was the SeanGeek podcast, which I download off of SeanMcGinity.ca. And so should you. That's the SeanGeek podcast, which you can download from SeanMcGinity.ca. Do it, or the first blood's going to be yours.
Another episode of the SeanGeek podcast in the studio. We got 2, 3, 4, 5 people here.
Yep.
Let's go around the table. Who are you and why are you here?
Start with you.
So,
I live here.
I'll start. James Beaver. Beaver Does Movies. It's a movie podcast where I pretty much torture people with terrible movies.
Yep.
I tortured Todd and Sean recently, and they've not returned any messages, and now apparently I'm terrified of what's about to come up because I think they've been planning their revenge ever since.
Yes. I'm glad I didn't win/lose.
Oh yeah, Todd, you still got to come on again.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. And we brought you in, and the other guy beside you. Who's that?
My name is Steve, and I go by Steve McGeek on Twitter and all the socials. I'm the consummate host of Primarily Critical.
Consummate. Is that like soup?
No, like the constant, the one that's always
constant.
there. Yeah,
Constant.
Constant, or is consummate the same thing?
No, consummate is where you consummate the marriage.
No, that's
So
that's
wait, so
consummate,
you and your host,
not
co-host. What? Go on.
Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. PrimaryCritical.com. It's got all our podcasts there, and we're on the all the pods and the.
And then you got Corey. I'm here because Sean feels sorry for me.
That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah.
He's a professional geek. It says it on his shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a professional geek.
That's good.
And I'm the guy that's here every single episode. I have never missed. No, I missed one episode, but I've been here all episodes but
That's
one.
right. That was the episode I did.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I am the host of the SeanGeek podcast. Who's this other guy here?
I'm the sound guy. Todd McGinity. ToddGeek.
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 He's got a lot of really cool gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many patrons do you have right now?
One.
Yeah!
And it's his sister-in-law.
Is she still paying us?
Yeah.
Where's my cut?
I haven't collected anything. It's just in the bank, in the Patreon bank.
Well, I'm broke, and I could really use a Slurpee on the way home.
Okay, there you go.
That $1.
Yeah, that $1.
No, it's $2. She's paying $2 a month.
Oh, $2 a month.
It's for, what, a year now?
What? So you got...
We have one patron, yeah.
That's 24 bucks.
Is it? Are we supposed
More than I've ever made.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
We got other podcasters in the room that are more professional than the SeanGeek podcast are.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Is it proper to say a patron or a Patreon? Is it a patron with Patreon, or is it a... What's the right terminology there?
I like the second one.
Patreon is a...
Patreon.
Say it again. Say it sexier.
Patreon.
Ooh. I mean, you goosebumps.
Okay. This is a competition.
Right.
James
What?
against Todd's Desire. Let's see
Oh,
who's gonna
right.
who's gonna do it. Who's gonna do it?
Hey, Todd. How you doing, buddy?
I'm full of desire.
He's got it.
Are you ready for this hot flavor?
Todd's got it.
Flavor
Sorry.
Flav.
No offense.
I'm going to put my clock around you.
Clock.
I don't know about
Which
anybody
hand?
else, but my nipples are hard.
Oh, great. Actually, mine are hard too. I don't know why.
Who's got some oranges?
Unscripted and raw, just like real life is.
All you need to do is that awkward silence. You just need to, like, double the time
Double
just
the
to
time,
make
yeah,
it
just-
extra.
Okay, so Yeah.
We're already off the rails.
We're already off the rails.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would. So I wanted to have you guys both on the show for particular reasons. Because I've done both shows. Todd's done yours. Steve wouldn't let Todd come. I don't know why. So
No, Todd.
Jeez.
if this is a competition between podcasts here,
Maybe you just thought it'd be too much bald.
It wasn't by design. I needed a spare critic.
you needed a third, yeah.
I needed a third.
You only needed one token bald guy.
Yeah. Two is too many.
You should have had it where it's just Sean, and then when Sean doesn't have an idea, you just see Todd's head pop up behind and go, "It stinks," and then it's right back.
That'd be awesome.
Who farted?
Further torture to James here.
Is that what do they call it?
Where I get mad every time someone drinks on the mic.
We ate pancakes on the air, motherfucker.
And drank cider.
And drank cider. Yeah.
Although
On a Sunday morning.
when I did do thick and sweaty, I did eat like chips and spotted dick.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so
You're good now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm over it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Corey, you're being silent here. What's going on?
But
I can't top this. It's
mesmerized.
mesmerized.
So yeah, the reason I wanted you both on the show, I feel in in my mind that these are two competing movie podcasts that we have here in the Peg, and I don't know. I want to see you guys fight. I don't know, which is the better podcast.
Well, mine.
I'm surprised Todd's not just putting a knife in the middle of the table and going, "Go!"
Well, I did notice that Steve has that tactical pen there, so.
Now, yeah, you noticed that, eh?
Yeah.
So James Beaver here, he's an amazing podcast, and he can wax philosophic about like 20 movies, and it's mesmerizing. But we do one movie at a time, primarily critical, and we just like try and pick it apart. Usually just the stories, not the actors and director. We kind of like go full into the movie, just like what are they trying to say and blah blah blah. And we pick that apart, and that's about it. That's about it. So we're both amazing, and your plan didn't work.
To describe the way I do my podcast, I think of the worst possible thing for somebody to watch, and then invite my friend to come on and watch them as they get madder and madder watching the movie. I've done recently. I'm currently going through in the month of February, Lifetime movies.
That is the worst torture. I can't believe you're doing that. You're a mean
I had
motherfucker.
Stefan Richard watching a movie called Psycho Granny. We watched The Unauthorized Saved by the Bell.
Yes, I just listened to that one, yeah.
That's terrible. And then we also have coming up with a friend of mine, Matt Perlman, the...
Ron's brother? No? Okay, there we go. Go on.
And then currently we have coming up Cyber Seduction.
But
He just gave me the look, too.
Is that like-
Cyber seduction.
have you tried Fist of the North Star live action from the 1990s?
I'm working on... That's going to be one. I actually have a friend that's big into anime, and he...
No, I'm not talking about the anime. I'm talking the live action.
I'm saying he's big into anime, and he likes Fist of the North Star anime, and I want to see his reaction to the live action.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have
That was one
You
of
always need video for that one.
Yeah. Malcolm McDowell's in it, right?
You know what? I never got more than 15 minutes in.
You were so pissed off?
Oh, well, you have no idea.
On the other side of the spectrum, there's a great movie called The Story of Riccio, and it's just so violent.
Sorry, Riccio. That
Yeah.
sounds familiar.
A guy basically guts himself and starts strangling people with his own intestines and stuff like that. So it's ridiculous, and that's pretty much my wheelhouse, is watching ridiculous movies.
I like that.
Yeah.
We had a good time on. I had good time on both shows.
Oh,
It was a lot of fun.
when you did the very special The Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Gauntlet, yes.
I asked for it.
Yeah.
I wanted it.
Where we
Hey, what was that H.P. Lovecraft movie that we watched when we couldn't watch The Human Centipede? Remember that one? Where the actress's eye was like a quarter inch
Yeah.
off?
Yeah. What the, I don't know.
That would be like a perfect one.
I think, Corey, you're the horror movie guy, so can you... I want to get some Corey time in here. Corey, tell us about how we discovered the Human Centipede movie.
Netflix, I think.
No, but remember, we thought it was something and it was something else?
Yeah, well, we thought it might actually be, a horror movie and, good.
It's not though, and it's actually the best one. There's 3 of them,
Yeah.
and it's absolutely terrible.
And right after the...
But we said we wanted to watch the movie. We like, oh, what's this? Oh, it's a movie about like a monster centipede in it.
Yeah. We thought
So we sat down and watched it. We didn't know anything going in.
Really?
And we started watching.
Yeah, and then we got to the line where the Japanese guy at the beginning, goes, "Oh no, I have to shit," and we turned it off.
We were horrified.
Yeah,
It was bad.
I've seen all 3.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
You were braver than us.
Gangro's in the 3rd one from WWE thing.
What?
He's in it as a part of the centipede.
Oh my god.
I'm an open book when it comes
Anything goes?
to... Yeah, pretty much.
Really?
I've seen some fucked up stuff.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it for a second.
Did you ever see Seven? What's it called?
7.
Yes, I've
Seven
seen
ways.
that.
7 ways. No.
To die?
What's it called? It was a movie that came out in the 80s. What they did is they actually showed multiple real deaths that were captured.
Oh,
on
the
film.
Faces of Death?
Faces of Death.
Faces of Death,
Yeah.
There's a whole series of them. I've watched most of them. And a lot of them were actually fake.
I would
Really?
I would at least like to see a semblance of a plot, not just dudes dying one
Yeah.
after the other.
That was disturbing. You could actually go rent it. I remember being like 10 years old and going and renting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
Look at
then,
you
they
now.
didn't really check idea.
I remember like the cover. And it's yeah.
I remember 8mm was quite the movie. Back in the day.
I
8mm?
remember that. I
Yeah?
remember that, yeah.
Yeah, millimeter, yeah.
I can't remember what it was about. I don't know if I
Was it
blocked it
Nick
out.
Cage?
But it
Was
was,
it
yeah,
Nick
Nicolas Cage, yeah.
With the main villain, the Machine.
I don't remember that. It was a while ago.
It's a dude in the
Yeah.
gimp mask.
That scares me.
Gimp mask.
Gimp masks scare me.
Yeah.
And clowns.
And clowns.
What a gimpy clown.
Now we're just getting into Slipknot territory.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
So we're gonna go for, I don't know how long you guys have for time, but how long do you guys have for time?
I can go a little after 9.
Yeah, same.
Okay, then let's get into. You guys want to get into a game of versus?
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so this has somehow become the staple of this show. I'm not sure why, but they're always fun to do. So the rules of Versus, this is ripped off of Macaulay Culkin's Versus game, which he does on his Bunny Ears podcast. So all credit to that guy. And Macaulay,
Shut up.
there you go. Thank you. Thank you for... I was like waiting for somebody to say something.
No worries, man. I got your back.
The weirdest look on your face. Macaulay Culkin? Bunny Ears? No?
I know of it.
Yeah.
I've never actually listened.
Anyway, so the Versus game, the way it works is it's 2 opposing things. Everyone votes on it, and the one who gets the most votes wins. So it's always comparing one thing to another. The rules of the game are you can't just vote on something over something else because you love it. It's got to be, you got to give something
You
funny,
need a
anecdotal, historical, something silly. So I prepped you guys a bit in saying that we're going to do remakes versus originals. So an original movie that came out and then someone years later made a remake of it.
Hell yeah.
But special rules of this is you guys don't know any of the movies we're selecting.
Yeah.
And your vote has to be based entirely upon the trailer, not upon the film itself.
Okay.
So even if you've seen the movie, you cannot vote on whether the movie was good or not, but based upon the trailer.
It has to be based on things we've actually seen.
In the trailer that we're going to show.
Yeah.
So we're going to run video of the trailer. We're going to get our comments on the trailer as we're watching it. So
James, are you prepared to lose?
Nope.
Neither am I.
So there's 5 of us in the room. That means we can actually have a solid vote. We've played this game before with 4 players, and on ties it doesn't really work very well. So with 5, we're going to have decisive victories on everything.
Okay.
There's names to each round of combat. The first round of combat is called animated.
Ooh. Oh, is it guaranteed it's Disney?
Maybe.
Oh, you taking notes?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's what I do.
I don't take notes. I just riff off the top of my dome.
And they watch the Lion King trailer from 2019. This isn't like a real theater, because in a real theater, everyone talks through the trailers. What's going on here?
That's okay.
We feel
I wanted to get immersed.
we feel and respect the trailers.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so that's the contender.
Live action.
That's the live action.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote, yeah.
He's doing bunny ears as he says it.
Bunny, yeah, and we're stealing this from the Bunny Ears show.
Hey!
Hey! Which is the right one here? Up here.
And they watched the trailer for Lion King 1994.
Oh,
yeah, I remember
yeah.
the scene.
Remember this scene from Lion
Yeah.
King?
Hey,
Honey, I saved $2 billion.
hey, honey, sponsor me.
Okay, see, already it's not as deep, not as...
Hey, that song was actually very similar.
Is this the whole movie?
No,
It's
this is the original theatrical trailer.
pretty much the entire movie.
Yeah, it's
over
telling
to
you
the
everything that's
dark
going to
side.
happen.
It's
Darth Vader's his father.
well. You don't actually see Mustafa die, so that's a mystery.
Is that Beyonce's ass?
No, it's too small.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, so this is the first versus category.
Okay.
All right, so who goes first?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Steve wants to go.
Put me in, coach.
Steve wants to go.
Okay.
Who wins? What's
the
the
original,
better
the
movie?
original
What's the
one.
better movie
The
trailer?
better-
And tell me why.
Oh, what's the better movie or what's the better movie trailer?
Movie trailer.
I would have to say the live action one. But in terms of just the whole movie, the old one. The old one is the one that we wanted to revisit when we watched the live one. And I'm right.
Right.
I'm planning to just agree with myself after everything I say today.
So you're choosing the live action.
Trailer, yes.
Okay, for me, I choose the original. My reason is, and this is a petty reason, is because you actually see stuff in the original. Half of that trailer for the live action is names. And that's like the whole selling point, is the names. Rather than it being, look at all this cool shit we got, it's, look at who we got. We got Beyonce, which you fucking cheered.
That was a sarcastic cheer. Trust me.
I am so glad.
That's a very sarcastic
I was
cheer.
gonna bite your face off.
We don't like
You
Beyonce?
you can't see me saying a nice thing about her ever.
Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I prefer the original because at least they were showing stuff to bring you to the theater, rather than we have all these names, which is a bad habit of animated movies now. It's look at who we have rather than look at what we're showing you.
Yeah.
So that's my choice.
Yeah.
Whereas my protest is Kimber the White Lion, which is actually the original before the Disney.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes,
knew you were
yes,
going to go with
okay.
that, yeah. All
Well,
right,
I've got to go with the animated trailer myself, like the original. The original is...
Give us a reason.
Well, first off, I mean, we're going back to traditional 2D animation.
Yep.
You know, stuff that's actually drawn and redrawn
By hand.
and drawn by hand. I mean, look at what they accomplished within that movie. You know, the herds, the way that everything moved.
The herds were CG
yeah, well,
What, in the original?
in the original. It was like a groundbreaking.
Wow.
It was groundbreaking.
groundbreaking CD.
But it was CG.
From CG.
Yeah.
Not CD. I just can't speak today. But either way, I mean, just... You know, there's something about, traditional 2D animation versus, the 3D animation where, because really it's not a live action movie, it's a 3D.
You're talking to an illustrator here. Like,
Yeah.
this guy knows his...
You can see more emoting on the live action. I'm quoting again.
No, there's more
Air
emoting
quoting.
in the.
Your bunny earsing.
Oh, because you can see his eyes. He's looking around at the crowd, and he's like,
But then the faces all stay the same. Whereas in that, you can actually see them all happy and smiling and everything like that. Whereas in the live action, they're pretty much, I'm a lion and I can't make facial expressions because I'm a lion.
They're more anthropomorphized.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's...
They're
Yeah,
more
I
realistic,
saw-
therefore less good.
I saw more emotions in Simba's face in the live action. Lion King.
You got to stop doing the.
I appreciate.
Well, they're both animated. What are you supposed to do?
I appreciate that he's sticking to his guns.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that.
He's not flip flopping.
But right now you're 2-1.
2-1. Okay.
2-1.
Senior?
Mine?
Let's go, Tom.
Okay.
Let's go, Tom. Nice.
You're an illustrator, so yours a lot of visual. I'm more of an audio guy. So when I heard the first one, my mind was blown. Because once I heard the second one, I'm thinking 5.1 surround was around back then, but for some reason the quality is just not there. Or it's whoever posted it quality-wise, how it was posted. As for the animation itself, there was a lot of nostalgia when I saw the original one. But the second one, I'd be more excited to see because I've seen the first one, just to see what they did to make it. And I have no problem with Beyonce. She was the only. I like the Beyonce Austin Powers version.
That's the worst
But
one.
that's the one I like. The other ones, I don't really care. But she played such a good part in that movie that's. But
She was in Austin Powers.
The third one. Third one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's like Foxy Cleopatra.
Oh yeah.
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 But
I think I was
yeah,
drunk
so,
for the entire third one.
So I like the new one.
Drunk watch along?
Okay, so we're 2
Two and
and
two.
2.
All right. So I'm just going to put aside not trailers, but movies to movies. I generally don't like the remake.
Yeah.
99% of the time. So that's why I wanted to do trailer versus trailer.
Yeah.
I'll admit the live action started pretty strong, great visuals. They took stuff from the original, like, oh yeah, because I like the African music in the beginning, which is really good, and it's recreated almost note for note, which is kind of cool from an audiophile perspective. And then it kind of builds up, and then you get 20 minutes of scrolling names, which why is that supposed to impress me? That is fucking lazy.
Yeah.
There was
My
more
opinion.
content on the original. Definitely. Way more content.
Yeah.
Now, the counterpoint to that was maybe they showed a bit too much of the movie, but they're trying in the animated one. But again, that's how trailers were back then. You got to get people to come in. People aren't going to be hyped. You have to show them something. But the brushwork, like all that animation, is just you don't see that anymore, which kind of makes me mad. I really like it was nice, and I'm sorry, as soon as Beyonce's name came across the screen, that's a big deterrent. Like, hey, we got great actors and someone who isn't.
Yeah.
That's what comes across to me, and that's the big deterrent. On the animated side, as soon as I heard Elton John singing, that was why I didn't see it opening weekend when it came out. Because Elton John was in the soundtrack. That was a huge turnoff for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a big Elton John fan, so.
Yeah. I mean, if I was a fan, it'd be different. But,
Okay.
I like his stuff.
So 2 points. Why did they?
So I'm animated over.
Yeah.
But wait.
Why did they bring back James Earl Jones but not Jeremy Irons?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
That's a good point. Jeremy Irons was great.
he was.
He was actually
really was.
And like he's still good because he was great in Watchmen.
And secondly,
You don't watch the Watchmen TV series?
I don't have cable.
Oh man.
I'm like thinking of upgrading so I can watch
He's
it.
an older Ozymandias.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
yeah, he does a really good
Holy
job. I've only seen
Spoiler
a few
alert.
episodes,
Yeah.
Shit. Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be so good.
Yeah.
Irons is fucking great.
He's so good.
Even when he calls it in,
yeah.
he's still good.
He doesn't call it in this.
He called it in Dungeons and Dragons. But anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to say that The Lion King and all the Disney remakes, pretty much, is a revisiting, right? Because it would be sad if I went and bought the old Lion King and sat down and watched it 20 times. But if they remade it, right, and they say, here, come back and visit, and relive your youth, then it's not sad to sit down and watch it 20 times again, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm
But
super stoked.
But would
about-
you watch the new one? Would you watch the new one 20 times? Or would you watch it once and go, oh, that was great,
Yeah.
and
Well,
then just leave it at that?
I could put it on the TV for my kids, and it wouldn't kill me.
Yeah.
You know, because if they watch Caillou again, I'll die.
You actually let your children watch Caillou?
I let is a hard word.
They sneak it in.
Yeah, they find a way. It's like nature.
It's like nature.
Okay, slight aside. There was a mums group on Facebook that used to get stuff from, when I first became, a father, because, I'm posting all the shit about kids. So, of course this stuff is popping up, right?
Right.
And one of the posts was, if you could quietly take care of, and I'm using the bunny ears,
Right.
One children's character, which one would it be? And it was overwhelmingly Caillou.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I had to say about the Disney remakes.
All right.
Well, so you remember all these Disney movies were all out on VHS at one point, and then they were saying, "Well, this will never come out again." Okay, we're going to stop making it, and then 10 years or 3 or 4 years later,
Open the vaults.
they open the vault, and so all the VHS movies that you bought that you were going to sell on eBay and make a killing on, in 10 years from now was now crap.
I
Well,
remember
no,
that.
if you still have the Little Mermaid with the penis cover, it's still worth some money.
with the cellophane still on it.
No, actually, it doesn't even have to the cellophane. No.
Okay.
No.
The one thing I have
As
for
long as it has a penis, it's good.
That's sexist.
the one thing I have for the live action remakes is that apparently it was Walt Disney's original intention was to make some of these live action, but because he couldn't afford it, he turned to animation. That's what apparently they've been saying. So that's what I'm for on these.
So now it's following through on his original vision.
Yeah, that's a cooler side, but it's starting to become now where they're just taking everything and remaking it.
Yeah.
Even stuff like when he's like 20 years in the grave and that was released.
I can't wait to see Little Mermaid.
Oh God!
Who are they going to cast for the mermaid?
Okay, so
I want to know who Sebastian's
they
going to be.
they already have.
we're gonna we're gonna seg into a 2-minute rant by Corey. The reason I picked this movie was to get us talking about what Corey is a rant here.
I haven't really finished the rant.
Yeah.
No.
This whole
one.
episode was sparked on a conversation Corey and I had, just like the last one was sparked on a conversation I had about the new Lilo and Stitch film.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the Lilo and Stitch remake?
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I never fell in love with that movie the way I did Little Mermaid. It's about just an alien, right? Shows up.
It's my wife's favorite film, so I've been.
And it's much more than just about the alien.
Right.
We're edging him on towards this rant. That's good.
Yeah, with Lilo and Stitch, that was pretty much when I was starting to like transition out of Disney movies.
Yeah.
And I was going more into horror and sci-fi and stuff like that. So I kind of
There's horror and sci-fi in Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, I know, but
It's in Hawaii, right?
Yeah, it's set in Hawaii.
Okay.
And I mean, one of the things about it was the fact that they actually, it's one of the first kind of positive portrayals of a person with autism.
oh,
Okay.
Because Lilo, even though they never actually say it within the movie, is definitely portrayed as autistic.
Okay.
You know,
wow.
She doesn't get along. She doesn't understand her peers. She has very strange ideas about how the world works, including, needing to feed a fish a peanut butter sandwich. Otherwise, bad things will happen to the weather.
Right.
And, her and her sister are... Well, honestly, it's like tragic. I don't know how they managed to make such a happy movie around such, terrible idea.
Yeah, there's no parents.
Yeah, the parents were killed in a car accident.
oh shit.
So the older sister is raising, the younger autistic sister.
Right.
This girl's supposed to be like, in her late teens, out dating, doing all that shit. And, instead
But she's
got
looking
a-
after her sister,
Yeah.
who needs extra help.
Yeah. And so, this alien winds up coming into their lives, which they mistakenly believe is a dog, which just happens to be blue and talks. And, yeah, I mean, it's just...
No.
You okay?
He's
getting all sensitive here.
Yeah, I'm getting
Big Hero 6. The parents are dead, right?
Yeah.
And it gets raised by the auntie.
Of course, Tarzan really too.
Yeah,
What-
Tarzan,
what does
they're
Disney
not
have a-
shy about killing parents.
No, they really aren't. It's going to come right down to it.
That should be Disney's like subtitle. Fuck the parents.
Well, Bambi, yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fox and the Hound.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! It was,
Hey!
they just keep going, don't they?
I just rewatched Fox and the Hound.
Yeah.
Or Fox and the Hound or Fox and the Hounds? Fox and the
Fox
Hound.
in the Hound.
Fox Hand.
And did you know that Corey Feldman, that was one of Corey Feldman's first roles?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He played Troy. I'm like looking at the credits going, what? Kurt Russell and Corey Feldman were in the same. They played Troy.
What's Troy?
Troy was the fox, I think.
Okay.
Oh, so you did like the young kid voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Actually, I think just about every Disney movie has dead parents in it.
Yeah.
You know, I never
The dead-
thought of it until you brought it up.
Yeah.
With Lilo and Stitch,
I
like,
mean-
where were the parents?
There's a good
Who's that
comic book
parent?
in there, The Dead Parent Society.
Like I
Yeah.
think in Hercules the mum's dead because she's not around anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think Zeus killed her or something. I don't know.
oh, Zeus is
Zeus
an
probably
asshole.
did.
Oh, he's a total asshole.
Yeah.
He's a god you want to worship.
Yeah. 99% of Greek mythology. It's all because Zeus couldn't keep it in his pants.
Yeah.
Wow.
Animals.
Yeah.
That's Zeus's motto. I'm going to put my dick in it.
Today's sermon. or do I mean semen?
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay, now bringing you back to your rant.
It wasn't very rant-like.
This one of the character, the main girl in Lilo and Stitch,
Yes.
is autistic,
Yes.
and I didn't pick up on that at all. So is this a for sure thing, or is this a I'm guessing?
Is this a fairy or is it like an actual thing that's...
You know what? They never actually do talk about it, but I mean, I've got an autistic child myself,
Yeah.
and once you're around autism and you see what autistic
You
people are
pick
like,
up the...
and it was after that, when I started thinking about it, when looked online, of course, and there are dozens of websites where people are basically hailing Lilo as being, a positive, accurate portrayal of somebody with autism.
Yeah.
There's people that are autistic saying, oh my God, Lilo is somebody understands me.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so with the live action remake, you're very worried that they're just going to make her just a normal child rather than someone with autism.
Yeah. I mean, she's kind of portrayed as, quirky iconoclast, right? She's... And everybody at the time was like, oh my God, I want to be like Lilo. The kid that, puts spoons in pickle jars and shakes it up because, she needs to punish her friends.
Right.
And listens to, Elvis and...
I think the thing too, and even if you're not seeing it that way, you're not realizing that's maybe what the intent was. Like my wife loves the movie because she was never part of the cool crowd.
Yeah.
She was a nerd. She's a nerd just like us. Like she's not cool. So to her, she identified like here's a little odd little bird of a. So if they change that and they suddenly make her cool, or they suddenly make her less, I don't know.
I really think it's going to be hard to recapture the charm without doing it as the shot-for-shot remake. And at the same time, I mean, so much of it was also Chris Sanders' designs, that kind of, happy, round. It's like the animation director pointed out, you don't have any sharp objects or sharp edges in there. It's like, you take a everyday object and slightly inflate it with air.
Yeah.
They really had a hard time capturing. This is off topic, but Sonic the Hedgehog, like they animated him and then they had to reanimate him.
Yeah.
To soften him up.
To soften him up because people weren't buying into it, right?
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean,
so I don't know. I hope they do well.
Yeah, but I mean, again, how are you going to do it though? Because frankly, can you imagine some of the live action versions of some of the aliens?
I don't know.
Like, how are you going to?
You have to Muppetize them or something, and almost right. That might be the way to go, but that's not the way they're going.
Because you can't make them too scary.
No, you can't.
I like the Gremlins.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, there was one artist who decided to, create his own version of what Stitch might look like if, his real life, and it's been widely circulated. In
That
fact,
it was for the movie.
every
Well,
time.
no, it wasn't done for the movie. It was
No.
just kind of done as
Yeah.
his side project. Here's my idea of what Stitch might look like, which is mutated koala.
Right.
But again, like how do you create something that's supposed to be, that's harbinger of destruction and make it soft and cuddly, but at the same time, retain that kind of sense? It doesn't work.
It's like Wolverine.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
That is
That's very Gremlins like.
Yeah.
needs his eyes need to be bigger.
And his teeth less sharp.
Well, I'm definitely going to see it now.
Well, it's
But
not
it's-
actually the design. That's
Yeah.
Apparently it's going straight to Disney streaming.
yeah.
Oh, is it?
I
Yeah, I
apparently-
think that's what Disney is starting to do now. The big movies that have more promise, they will put
Yeah.
out, but now they're pretty much doing it all in.
Yeah, Lady in the Tramp went straight to
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's true. They've been going direct to customer now, and I think the money they're saving and money they're making is going to
Like
be
I guarantee
ridiculous.
Little Mermaid will be in theaters because
Yeah.
that's a lot more anticipated.
It's one of their big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, who has a 12-sided die?
Not me.
Do you,
Not
have one
on
on,
me.
do you have one in your phone?
I do actually.
Okay, roll me a 12-sided die. That's
How
what
did
that's.
you know I was going to have this?
Dude, come on.
So how does that work?
I've known
shake
you
your
how
phone,
long?
or-
All right. Game.
Oh, and then the other question I have is who's going to KeyCon
Me.
this year? May Long Weekend.
I've never been, but I'll.
You want to come do a panel with us?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. It's May Long Weekend.
Actually,
Well,
that's how we met Steve.
That's how we met Steve.
Oh,
was at
there we
KeyCon.
go. Jeez. Yeah, I'll definitely do
Yeah?
the panel.
I don't know what day we're getting. We submit. I submitted for a 2-hour slot, and we'll see what we get. Boy, this is gripping
It is.
audio drama here.
Well, you got to warn me.
Yeah.
Wasn't it cool though in that animated trailer where you hear James Earl Jones and you are my son?
Yeah.
Like, it's like fuck.
Yeah.
Come over
That was
to the
really
dark
cool.
side, and we will rule the universe together.
There we go.
You sound like my boss. No, just kidding. My boss talks more like this.
You need
He thinks he's a wise guy.
you need to work on Saturday.
Forget about it.
Oh ding!
Okay.
What was that, Mom again?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. I might have deleted
pick a number
it.
between 1 and 12.
9.
7.
James went first.
Yeah.
9.
You dropped the ball on the dice. I picked it up.
I thought he was asking.
Oh,
both of us.
good. Oh, good.
Oh, great.
Okay, let me just get it
All
right
right.
here.
I hope.
Don't turn yet. Don't turn yet. So I'm gonna go with the original first on this one because it's fucking awesome. And please talk over top of it if you want because it's gonna be very humorous. You guys ready?
Okay.
All right.
He's got a vision for this. We need to talk over the commercial.
And they watched the trailer for Doctor Strange 1978.
Oh.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, Jesus
Is this
Christ.
the TV movie?
Yep.
Beautiful patient. That's sexist.
Look at.
Morgan Le Fay.
I thought that was Steve Guttenberg.
He's rocking the mustache.
Hey, that's.
I think I saw him in a porn.
Arrested Development.
Yes.
The mom from Arrested Development.
Why does every conversation have to end with porn?
What? The?
Is that, oh, I thought that was Stan Lee.
Oh. People are dying. They threw someone off a bridge.
Are you sure that's not Steve Guttenberg?
Look at those special effects.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
so
epic.
the mom from Arrested Development. Okay.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Okay, so far we've got porno Steve Guttenberg and mother from Arrested Development.
And Stanley died.
And Stanley was
Stanley
pushed
died.
off a bridge.
Pushed him over.
Holy.
No. I thought he was going to say Steven Guttenberg.
Was that the Joker?
Oh, wait. I don't know.
Oh, it's Dolby Hi-Fi.
Beta Hi-Fi. Jeez.
Oh.
It was on both.
I think they're taking
Okay, how
themselves
was that?
too seriously.
And that's the movie The Stranger. That's what it's called, The Stranger? So there's two versions of it?
Doctor Strange.
Or Doctor Strange.
It really
So
it did look like a porno version of
It
Doctor
did, didn't
Strange.
it? Yeah.
Well, it's because of the mustaches.
Yeah, the mustache.
So have you seen this movie?
No, I've never seen this movie.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
No.
I've never seen it.
Steve?
I've never seen this movie.
Me neither.
This is the first time. I've
Okay,
seen this.
I knew there was
we got to do a watch along of this fucking
I knew
movie.
there was a Doctor Strange.
Just
Like,
please tell me the alcohol will be involved.
Oh god, yeah. Now I saw this. It was for rent on VHS back in the day. I found that there was this place called Midnight Video, and you could rent. I might be giving away some stuff we're gonna show later, but you could rent all of the Marvel shows, like all the Marvel movies, like the TV movies. They actually would rent like the television episodes, and we found a copy of this and we rented it. Me and Richard and Brian, and watched this. And boy, we were like, they made a Marvel movie. We were so blown away. We're so spoiled now. But that was Doctor Strange, man.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm just looking at the.
But they had everything from the comics. They had Morgan Le Fay. They were going into other dimensions.
They had Wong.
Wong was in it. Yeah, like they had all like it's like they didn't try to coddle the network. They just kind of did the movie they kind of wanted to do. But with a limited budget, obviously, right? But
Are they avoiding the word comic?
It almost feels like they are. Yeah.
It's like they don't want to let on that this is
from a comic.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Because back then there was a stigma.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Like for the longest time, like the one of the first like in the theaters action movie, like comic book movies was Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
It's considered the first.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
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 Because most of them were just like straight to TV, straight to video stuff.
And I saw Howard the Duck in the theaters.
So
because
did
it's
I.
like we're finally getting a freaking Marvel movie.
Yeah.
It's Howard the Duck, but I'll settle.
And look at what we got. Look at what we got.
Yeah.
I think that movie really, if they established Marvel before it and then had him bring in and working with those, it would have been a lot better.
Oh yeah.
He had nothing to bounce off.
No, nothing. You can't start with that.
Yeah. It's like having Deadpool without the X-Men.
But I think the deal maybe at the time was Marvel was selling everything off. So, we can't make a Spider-Man movie because there's a Spider-Man TV show.
Yeah.
Now it's on.
And George Lucas really wanted it to.
Actually, here's an interesting part about the book that I just read. Did you know that they originally sold the rights to Spider-Man for something like $20,000?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, like ridiculous.
Yeah, well, they didn't know what they had. Right?
Yeah.
No, they didn't know what they could get.
Yeah, and then they realized, like, oh god, and they're still trying to get it back.
Yeah.
We'll double it.
Okay, so I think you know what we're competing. Okay, our mom is still messaging us like crazy. But
Yeah,
okay.
Eileen,
that's my mom.
Why are you ignoring your mom?
shout out to Eileen.
Shout out to Eileen.
She thinks I'm
Our
watching
mom
the game.
was actually on an episode.
Oh,
We're
really?
gonna have her back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
She talked about her days singing
Oh really?
because she was she won't admit it, but she was a famous singer,
Wow.
and
right.
she was amazing.
I
So I think you know what we're going against here.
I'm in the dog. I don't know what's next.
Yeah. Okay, so this is
Dr.
this
Zhivago? Is that what we're watching? The trailer?
Doctor Strangelove? Is that what?
Doctor Strange.
Strange love.
Yeah.
Or how I learned to stop
How come I
worrying
can't
about
make
the
it bigger?
bomb.
Oh, it's over here.
And Doctor Strange, 2016.
Why is he looking through keyholes?
Most doctors are perverts.
Yeah.
His perception is inhibited.
Oh, look, it's Batman.
It's a good American accent.
Yeah.
I really like Benedict Cumberbatch. He's a sexy man.
Whitewashing.
What? Who's white? All right.
Yes.
Wow.
I think they had a bigger budget for the second one.
Much bigger. Wow.
Most of the budget went to Jessica Walters,
Who's Jessica Walters?
the mum from Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so we get both Doctor Strange movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um.
I miss porno hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no Beyonce.
Oh,
Maybe
the
also-
category, this category was called porno stash.
The porno stash? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The 70s version.
Yeah.
I might actually need a minute.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. Put me in, Coach.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right.
Go.
Go on.
Honestly, the second Doctor Strange movie, the one that I've seen,
Yes.
I found it a little annoying and confusing with the whole, the city up top and on the sides, and everything's flipping around and whirly doos. But I love Benedict Cumberbatch, and I think they spun a really decent yarn, and it fed really well into the other movies, and I just I was enamored. I was enamored, my friend. And the first one blows. Yeah, that's my official.
Is that the technical term?
Yeah. Did the first one, James? Did it sing to you at all?
It intrigued me.
Okay.
It wasn't, right?
It was intriguing.
Yeah.
Especially with Morgan Le Fay and Jessica Walters as Morgan Le Fay, not Steve Guttenberg as Doctor Strange. It was. I was
I'm
very.
going to start calling that version Dr. Gutenberg.
There you go.
There.
But it's just like I was very interested just from that one, just from what I've seen, and then they nearly got me with the very, very slow pushing the guy off the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looked like Stanley. I'm like, oh. But then the second one.
This isn't a comic book movie. We're killing the creator.
Yeah. I can't give you another $5,000. Get off the bridge. But the second one, though, is just so eye-pleasing. Mm-hmm. I'm a sucker for a good, kind of a book city. Yeah.
You like that?
Like Inception and stuff like that. It really captures me.
Yeah.
Also, Mads Mikkelsen is in that, and he's an amazing actor as well.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he's a better Hannibal than Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
In my
I
opinion.
think that's fair to say.
Yeah. So
I don't think anybody would disagree with you, to be honest.
yeah. Also, I would like to slap Tilda Swinton's head in this movie as well. Just give a nice little lick of my fingers and ride the back of it.
Yeah.
Just like. It would have been funny if at the big moment at the end is like, teach me. She's like, nope. And then just walks off.
Well, she pretty much did that in the movie, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No, not today, son.
not today.
Yeah. So I do pick the remake, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Steve, what you went with the remake then?
Yes, I like the
Okay.
remake.
He said 2 words about the first one.
Yeah,
and it was,
true.
and
Yeah.
most of it was no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd actually have well, obviously, I go with the remake. I mean, the 80s version, that's, like James says, it's intriguing. It could definitely be fun to watch. And...
With alcohol.
With alcohol.
Yeah,
With
definitely.
a lot of alcohol.
See, now I'm giving you material
Yeah.
for your
Yeah.
show here.
Yeah.
But,
But it takes some
Steve, you need it on your show, too. Actually, you guys should do it together.
We should.
We should do a
We
Doctor
should
Strange.
do a collaboration.
Yeah.
I mean, just, of course, we grew up in that era. And just imagine that those, effects were even, movie theater worthy.
Yeah.
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 And nowadays, it's just...
like him going through that Technicolor
Yeah.
tunnel.
Yeah.
We had low expectations.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
growing
yeah.
up.
Yeah, we had no expectations.
We had
growing up.
no expectations, no. But yeah, I definitely have to go with the, obviously, the remake. But honestly, I do not like that psychedelic...
That typical
really?
70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's-
It gives me vertigo. It really does.
Yeah. I really like it just because it looks so nice.
It looks cool, but
Yeah.
there's just something about it that just kind of, messes with my head. And, you'd think that it wouldn't, but I don't know. It's just, there's something about it just I find...
They obviously had something in their head. Like, this is what we want to look like. And I'm not sure they pulled it off. But they went all in, and it was... I watched the movie. I went to go see it, and I didn't dislike it. So...
Yeah. It's got Benedict Cumberbatch, though.
Are you interested in the second one coming out?
It looks interesting.
Even
It
more
looks
so.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
With who they got as a new director?
Did they sign Raimi or no?
Yeah.
They did sign him for sure.
Sam Raimi is in it.
Shut up. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting because it's the multiverse. So I'm wondering, maybe a Tobey
Sam
Maguire.
Raimi's a big Steve Ditko fan.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted to do Spider-Man.
Yeah. But
And this is another Ditko character. So
yeah. I wonder if they're going to throw in like a Tobey Maguire cameo now.
Maybe.
You never know, honestly.
It is called the multiverse
Of madness.
Yeah.
For me, that was probably the first Marvel movie. Because there was the Spider-Man TV show, there was the Captain America TV show, but this might have predated. So I do have a soft spot for it because, oh my God, we finally got a Marvel movie. That might have been like the first one. Because it was like 77, 76 or somewhere there. I can't remember.
1978.
1978.
Yeah.
That would have been 3.
And I think I saw it back in like 85. Like we finally found a copy. I was searching for it forever.
It was a pilot for a proposed television series.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere, obviously. Nope. I have a very big soft spot for it, but trailer for trailer, you can't. There's no comparison here.
Apparently, Spider-Man and the Hulk were before it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
No, did Sam Raimi do any other MCU movies?
Nope.
He did
No.
he did.
Oh, he did Darkman.
Yeah, that's not really MCU.
He did Darkman?
Yeah.
That was Darkman,
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That brings me back.
But the one thing I want to comment on the Inception. You called the
Yeah.
What did you call it? The book.
Like kind of book city.
Yeah, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, hey, this is just the people that critiqued it right away when they saw the trailer. Oh, this is a ripoff of Inception."
No,
I took exception. No, Inception's a ripoff of fucking Steve Ditko. Fuck off.
Yeah.
That's Steve Ditko. That was. And if Inception looks like Steve Ditko, well, then Nolan's ripping off the originator.
And that's the thing.
Don't fuck with Ditko.
With Inception,
I just want you to say Ditko one more time.
Ditko.
That's right.
I'm so passionate.
And with
I love Ditko. I have a lot of his shit at home.
with Inception, they use it
Don't say I
sparingly.
love Ditko.
In this movie, they use it a lot.
yeah.
And like they perfected it.
They did. I think it's...
There's like some really good action
Yeah.
sequences.
No, I like Inception because it looked like a Ditko comic.
Yeah.
That's why... that's why I went to go see it.
I say Ditko one more time.
Ditko.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, Todd.
Yeah, Tom.
Wow. The first one. The effects, like trailer-wise, yeah. Back in the day, it was like, ooh, look at this. It's like when you get the first your camcorder from back in the day, and it's
God.
like, oh, there's an effect to fade in and out. It's like, oh, what's this? And you're creating movies and stuff. But nowadays, with how everything goes, and with the cities, when you saw it all in different angles and stuff, it's like, whoa, this is wild.
I used to even like falling off as well. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's like the staircase to nowhere. It's
Yeah.
almost that same idea. And
MC
it's-
Escher.
Yeah, it's I love the second trailer.
Yeah.
Definitely, most definitely.
So we pretty much like unanimous.
Did everybody like the movie?
Yeah.
Then?
Yeah, I
loved
haven't seen it.
Yeah,
You should see it. It's good.
it's strong.
It's very good. It's actually a lot different than all the other Marvel movies I found.
That's what I find with Marvel now. They're actually really trying different things.
Yeah, they're not following a formula.
Yeah.
which is good.
Even the Ant-Man was like a heist movie, not really a...
Ant-Man, yeah.
Yeah. Iron Man was great. Very underrated,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I'm disappointed that with Ant-Man that they never had Edgar Wright fully finish it.
I think the movie is kind of his. Like it
is.
It looks like
There's a lot
Edgar
of
Wright.
a lot
And
of
they
it,
kept a lot of his script. So
especially if you watch this Ant-Man and Wasp.
yeah,
That's kind of more
yes,
away from
Yes.
his original vision. Whereas the first one, his fingerprints are all over it. A lot of the shots I see in space, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz.
like can you imagine like Scott Pilgrim versus the World like that?
Yeah.
but a Marvel like fuck.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay.
Moving
So
on.
I think we know the winner there.
The first one.
Did you know that was going to happen?
No.
And that ends episode 1. What can we expect in round 2? Check it next week.